going to suck ass because YouTube keeps dropping.
YouTube's having a YouTube problem.
Well, I don't know if it's YouTube or if it's
Comcast is having a Comcast problem. Either or.
I can't wait till they finish putting in the fiber optic.
I know, I'll be so excited.
I didn't tell you, did I?
No.
So they came in and dug that trench in the backyard to lay the fiber optic, right? Well, they came back and they came up to the door and said that they were going to finish it.
Okay.
Like, cool.
Okay.
So they go over. I'm looking out the window and I'm seeing them dig another trench. Like, why did they dig another trench? Didn't think anything of it. And then he comes over like half hour later. Did somebody else already run this line? It's like, yeah. So they dug the trench all the way from what I can gather from, because they were working in everybody's yard. So they dug this whole second trench for no reason. Oh, like, good times.
So I'll wait till more people are here, then I'll talk about your shirt. But I'll tell you the story of my alcohol.
Hey, Neo's here.
Hey, Neo.
I saw a heart pop up.
I did too.
Pop out the chat here.
So I was like, yes, I will have some liquor. So I was like, how much vodka goes in this? Bullshit. Looks good. So
nice.
Yeah.
Anywho, so I've got something to share, but we're not going to open it yet. I'm going to wait until a couple more minutes, make sure that we don't have any stragglers, please.
Okay. Do you see his shirt?
Oh yeah.
I made it.
My Chaos is my co-pilot shirt.
I told him someday we'll pick him some boy colors and put on a shirt. Because every time we make him a shirt, we pick really kind of...
I don't... It doesn't really bother me.
I know, it doesn't bother you at all.
I'm confident.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Chris. How's it going? Yeah, I like those colors. I love plum purple and teal.
And I put the S upside down on purpose.
Yeah, but it's...
You can't tell with
it looks like an S.
It's an S.
When you turn S upside down, it's still an S.
Yep.
Yeah. Every one's different fun. It almost looks like some kind of, like you killed somebody. You're sending
right? Hi, Patrick.
Sending in a...
Alyssa said she went through and picked a different ransom note.
Ransom note.
Alyssa said she went through and picked out a different font for every letter.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'm going to start working on merch this week. So...
Okay, there's 3 people here. Can I hand it to you now?
Sure. Cheeseburger pick coming in 3, 2, 1. Just hand me the damn thing. Okay, so here's my book. I haven't opened it yet. It already feels like 3 times thicker than a freelancer sale.
It's thinner than I thought it was going to be.
Right?
It's probably because it's big. You think?
Well, it's the same size as freelancer's tail.
I know.
Yeah, it's not as thick as it was going to be.
I know, I really
Which, you know, doesn't make me feel so bad because, like, with Kingmaker was 86,000 words. Fury is going to be pushing 100,000. So Fury's going to be a much bigger book.
Okay, open it.
All right. Is everybody here? Are we opening this here? Drum roll.
What are you doing, Slacker? You don't know how to open it?
No, it's...
It's a pull. It's a pull.
Shit. There, how about that? Hey, it's perforated.
Yes,
so, I was doing it right. There. Here we go.
Open it.
Ready?
It's a peek.
It doesn't. So I did it with the mat. They cut out the sexy. Well, that would piss me off. Whoosh! Oh, it is way dark.
Oh, it barely comes out.
Yeah. See, here we go. It is super dark on the print. But, you know, now that I see it, I can actually fix that in Photoshop. I can make it go in and turn the brightness up. This sword came out great, though.
Yeah,
it looks fucking realistic.
I know. Can I see it?
God damn, I'm good.
Can I see it? I see it.
It doesn't look like foam.
No.
I never knew those envelopes could open so easily. I'm just learning things left and right tonight. There you go.
Oh, I hadn't even read the back. I forgot.
Oh, she hasn't read the back to it. Yeah, because I wrote a new back. So what do you think? So, this is the first copy, the first printed copy of Kingmaker. I am definitely going to go into Photoshop and lighten it up before lots of people buy it, which, you know, When it comes to Amazon, I don't make a lot on paperback or the hardcovers, the important one, because hardcovers, what I'm going to be sending to Buy Me Coffee supporters. So I want to go in and I'm going to lighten it up.
Oh, I like it.
You like it?
I like it.
I tried to write it without. Can I please see my book? Damn. Yeah, it's like. Let's see. So let's see if we can show it. Unfortunately, let's see if I can do this here. Bam. That way I can tell. See, it's much darker than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It still looks really good.
Yeah. The spine came out. You know how long it took me to do that?
Oh my goodness, it took him forever to do that.
God, it took forever to get that to line up right. But yeah, the font.
You know, it'd be funny if you spelled your name wrong.
Oh, that would suck. Let's see what I think. I'm going to lighten the image, and brighten up the Kingmaker part. I think make it more yellow. So I was trying to go for a gold look.
I think Kingmaker looks good. I don't think you need to lighten that up. I think the background is what needs lightened up.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. The whole thing needs to be lightened up. I don't think I can lighten it up without lightening him up. Well, I did save it as different layers, so I should be able to.
Mine will be here tomorrow.
It's a little bit dark, but it's a book.
It's a real book.
No,
Mike ordered his 2 minutes before me, and his came in today. Mine comes in tomorrow. I mean, I guess it's only fair because my printed copy of Freelancer's Tale came.
So yeah, I'm curious about the. Okay, made in USA, Copel, Texas. Ah, this is a different company. Our Freelancer's Tale came from Las Vegas.
Oh.
I wonder if that was after they changed prices on their shit. Well, there's the also buy.
Cool. It looks so good.
There's the also buy page. About the author. My picture's not too bad. It's a little bit smaller than I thought it was going to be.
It's okay. I think it looks good.
What the hell is that?
I don't know. There's stuff on it already.
I don't know if that was from me or from the book.
I don't know.
Cool. Some of the scene breaks are a little bit off. I went through and I tried to fix those, but I don't think I got them all. Obviously, because I can see one right now that's one space too long. T. I love the ending of this book.
I'm so excited.
Sweet. So there we go. There we have it. Structure-wise, came out nice. My only issue is that I made it darker. That's the problem with using Photoshop. When you're doing RGB and things print out in CMYK, they're never going to look like they do on a monitor. So now I know I need to brighten it up, which that'll take me a total of maybe 5 seconds.
For future, would it make sense for us to print a printed cover on the printer to see
test print?
Yeah.
As long
From
as
Photoshop?
as long as they use something similar, yeah.
Yeah, just to see what it would print out as.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Looks awesome. Thank you very much, Patrick. I think it looks great.
Let me see.
I even rewrote the back. Oh, I have a QR code. I wonder if that QR code works.
I don't know.
Now I gotta see.
I was gonna say, hold on.
I don't have a
I do
QR code on
here. Hold on.
Freelancer's Tale. What?
I was
You
gonna
wanna
say, I got
pull it
it.
up? Did it?
Oh, no, it did the wrong thing, sorry.
Oh.
Okay, find a QR code.
Is there anything special?
No.
wonder if that maybe for scanning for purchases, maybe?
Probably.
It's got the ISBN number and a barcode, so I don't know.
No, I didn't come up with anything.
That's cool. Your hair looks pretty that way. Which way? The way that's on the cover or the way right it is
no,
now?
it says Sam, your hair looks
Oh,
pretty.
Sam, I didn't see
Thanks.
that.
It's my...
Hello, Diana.
Hello, Diana. It's my, I throw it up for work look.
I am pretty excited. And if it wasn't for my back killing me, I'd be like jumping for joy.
Right? Oh, his shirt says,
Oh, that's an awesome part of the book.
Chaos
Sorry.
is my co-pilot.
Chaos is my co-pilot. It's a shirt that Sam made. What are you doing? You swipes my book. So, yeah, structure-wise, it's the backing looks good. Everything looks good. The only issue is the color, but that's all on me. So I don't really have anything much to complain about. So, what I'm going to do now... God, if I do a hardcover, though, it's going to make the book a little bit thinner. Well, not if I
Not if you do
use
the
the
same
same
size?
font. Use the same font. Or justify the font with it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So later I will brighten this up, repost it on Amazon so that
It's just for me.
there's only 2 books in existence as the dark cover, so those are special editions. No worries, Michael. You look pretty too. Oh, thank you. I feel pretty. Oh no, I missed the unpacking. Yep, we were waiting. But yeah, I opened it up and Diana hasn't seen it. So here it is. This is Kingmaker. It's a little dark, a little more darker than I wanted, but like I said earlier, that is an easy fix. I just go in and lighten it up. I'm not sure if I need to lighten up the lettering for Kingmaker though.
I don't think so. I think
I
it
don't
looks, I like it. Depends on when you lighten it up. I think it looks really golden and nice.
Yeah, that's what I was going for, is a golden look. And here's the back. That's one of my newer pictures of me. And I rewrote the backing to it. Yeah, it came out really nice. I'm like, the print is looking great. That's one of the things I worried about with Freelancer's Tale, was I was worried like the print job for the words, if it was going to be smudged or blotchy. And when you try to rush it.
It just looks like a book.
But yeah, I don't like that. Look at that. It's
I know.
out of the space in it.
What the hell? It doesn't make sense.
What? It separated.
Okay. Yeah, I
It was
see.
supposed,
Okay,
all
yeah.
that was supposed to be together, and it separated
Yeah.
it. Oh. And it added a seam break on top of the page.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah. Cool. Let me see the front and back of the book. Oh, okay. I think I did already.
Yeah.
So you can barely see. You can barely
I know.
see him. The skeleton
too
here.
dark.
It's like super dark. You can barely see him.
We're having a YouTube issue again.
Are we? Yeah. I'm pretty jazzed. Book 1. Starting to wonder if maybe those look too much like sperm.
No, it's okay.
All right.
Now that you pointed out, that's all I'm gonna say. But
Sperm cells. Yeah, see, it's did it again there too. Well, I don't know. Maybe that way you know there's a scene there.
I don't know.
Huh. Kind of lined up perfectly, though. So, like for the chapter 1, it's the intro, and then the story of it actually starts on that page.
On that page, yep.
So that was kind of,
Nice.
yeah, that was kind of convenient. That wasn't intentional. Sweet. Can't wait to read it.
I know. I get mine tomorrow.
I read it hundreds of times by now.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna go through and read it.
Cool. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. We'll do a lightening up, and then what I'll do is should I order 10 of paperback and 10 of the hardcovers? Most people on Buy Me Coffee want the hardcover.
It depends on what everybody wants.
Because this will cost me $4.86 to print. Freelancer's Hell is only like $2 something.
Yeah.
But this is a much bigger book. So, and Amazon raised their freaking prices. So
They probably went with a better quality. I mean, I can't reach it.
I don't know. I like it. Do you prefer paperback or hardcover? Personally, I like paperback. Sam likes paperbacks
I like
too.
paperback to read.
I prefer hardcover.
I don't like to read hardcover.
I love hardcovers.
I've knocked myself out way too many times dropping books in my face.
Don't read and sleep.
So that's I read.
Okay.
I actually haven't knocked myself out, but I.
Oh, it's not a burger. It's a taco
Taco.
dinner board.
Hell yeah!
Holy shit.
I'm totally for that.
Oh, yeah. That's a party of one right there.
Not even.
Oh, I can eat that.
You make yourself ill.
Not ill. It would give me one hell of heartburn, though. But it would be so worth it. Like, I'll give you the bucket of, what are they called? Little black rings.
Olives.
Olives.
Wow.
I don't like olives, but everything else on that tray is edible.
You don't eat guac either.
I don't mind guac as long as it's not in little quantities.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't mind 7-layer dip and stuff like that. I just don't. I'm not a big avocado fan by itself.
Diana says, "Yeah, I don't like to drop hard things on my feet." Yeah.
Don't drop them.
Now, I do have a paperback coming in, like I said, that'll be here tomorrow, and I will get a hardback too. Just so, I told Mike, I'm like, I want my signed copy to be the hardback book.
You want your signed one to be the hardcover?
Yeah.
That's what seems to be the consensus on buying me a copy too. So I'm gonna order. I think I'm gonna order 10 of each. Of both.
Okay.
I mean, I still have a stack of freelancers down there. Give one to Kyle while here.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. This one's mine. First printed copy.
I'm serious. I was like sitting here next to him. We were watching something, and I was trying to secretly order my coffee, but I had to transfer money in the bank to do it first. And I was like, "Oh shit, ah shit!" And he's like, "What?" And I'm like, "Nothing. Don't worry about it."
Like,
and he realized what I was
pound.
doing, and he's like, "Ah!" And I was like, "Fuck."
Oh yeah, I got paid. When I publish a book, I probably want a hardcover for my bookshelf. Yeah, I prefer hardcovers to read. I'll read paperback. Like I have a paperback of A Knight's Tale, which or Knight's Tale, Night of the Black Rose,
Night
The
Shift.
Stand, Night Shift. 3 of my favorite books. My book Hero Fairy Tale is paperback, but I didn't really have a choice in the matter.
I
Sam
found
just
that at the
brought it to me.
airport. I got it at the airport.
That is a thick fucking book.
Yeah. I bet that's got a lot of words in it.
I'm betting this is probably close to 300,000.
Okay, I'm gonna Google it.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited to start reading that. But I don't mind reading everything else. I do prefer hardcover though. I think one of the biggest reasons why I prefer hardcover is because if I spill my coffee on it, I can just wipe it off. Which is a strong possibility. And paperbacks for me are too easy to rip.
How many did you say?
300. Let's go with 325,000.
No.
Does it say?
Wait, hold on.
It's too cool.
Let me find something.
The one thing I don't like is when you export with paper for ebook and for print, it'll add all of the extra links. Well, you can't really tap those, can you?
I know.
But I guess people can. I mean, Nothing there is really hard to write. I could redo it. I'd have to go into Readsy and then clear off the links and just leave the About Author page.
So I can't find one that gives me an actual count. The estimate is 360,000 words.
Well, I can see that. I'm okay with paperback. Well, yeah. It's all good. I don't know, should I give the Buy Me a Coffee people a choice before I send them out?
Yeah.
I'll buy one of each, or 10 of each.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sure I know 20 people that'll want a copy. I sent it to Dad.
Holy shit.
I need to send one to Mom with a note. That's 2.
It has 437,000. I need to know the stand.
That I can see that.
I need to know
The
the
stand is going to be stupid high. That's like, well, the uncut there. Look how thick that is. That's a phone book. I'm betting, don't tell me, 3. I am betting it is 800,000.
Nope, not quite. Almost 500,000.
500,000? That's it? No, I thought there would be more than that.
It's 50,000 words longer than its closest competitor.
For Stephen King? Mm-hmm. Would that be Insomnia?
It doesn't tell me. I'd have to actually like.
Because Insomnia is a pretty fucking big book too. I don't think Desperation's that long. Insomnia would be close to it, I bet.
See, this is wrong. This one says it's only 288,000.
There's no way.
No way.
The cut version, maybe.
It's 1,000. No, the uncut version. It's 1,152 pages for the uncut version. How are you going to tell me that there's only 288,000 words? It lies.
Yeah, let's see. This is, well, this is 86.
Yeah. Triple that.
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay. WordPress.com.
WordPress.
The novel word count says the stand is 472,376.
That would be more realistic, I think.
The next highest one. So, yeah.
The only way to know for sure is if you were to
Count?
type it. Count them all out every page. Talk about tedious.
Right?
That's the fun thing about doing that is unless you have the file that you can drop into like any word processor to count the words, you'd have to do words per page and then do an average.
I mean, any actual, like, buy it on ebook should tell you.
Well, Amazon said my book's only 302 pages printed, and it's actually 312. Well, even just the story itself is 311.
311?
So, yeah. Which means Fury is going to be closer to 500.
Cool.
Fury's
Okay.
going to be a bitch bigger.
Chris, I don't want to hear I'm okay with paperback. What do you prefer? Paperback or hardback? Because he's going to buy both.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me. I'm buying both, so. Great news. Good news. I've lost a solid 5 pounds, going at a rate of 1 pound per week.
That's awesome.
Cool. Awesome. I didn't see that first.
I had read it, but we were talking and I meant to go back to it.
Oh, okay. Oh.
What?
I missed a bunch of Chris's here. Congrats again, dude. What an accomplishment. Time to clear a spot on the bookshelf. It's going to sit right next to the other ones. Well, you did originally list it as porn, so I guess somebody already tested it out. Yeah, well, got Spooge going either direction.
Right.
Just 2. Poor guy. I want to see. Oh, the acknowledgements page.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Okay. Chris wants paperback.
Okay, Chris paperback. We gotta remember that. Chris wants a paperback. You want a hardcover.
I'll buy my own hardcover. I just want it signed.
Okay, whatever. It's not like it matters. The royalties go to you anyway because you're some random shit that you're going to need me to buy.
Technically, they'd go to Onika because it's some random shit she'd need you to buy that she comes to me for. Then I'm like, shit, my God, I don't got the money for her stupid shit. What do you got?
But yeah, I'm pleased.
Again, I wish it were
Lighter,
but you can fix that.
yeah.
Everything else I think is great.
Yeah, it looks.
It smells like a book. I didn't snip it.
No, doesn't have a
What does it
smell.
smell like?
No, it's because it's white page. Nothing.
Weird. It really doesn't smell like anything at all. That weirds me out a little bit. It has like not even like glue. Now I'm weirded out by it. It really smells like nothing. I know.
How'd it get stained already?
It was like that when you pulled it out of the book, out of it.
You
I don't know
sure?
if you did it when you.
That might have been
Before I even took it from you, I wiped my hands off on my pants. I was like,
yeah, it's my book. Oh well. I can't have anything nice. You are so cool. Just everything about you. You're awesome. Well, thank you very much, Diana. I don't know if I'm cool.
oh,
What?
awesome.
The fuck?
Oh,
But I am a badass.
you are a badass.
So, there's a lot of stigma about self-publishing. There's some people on Twitter who don't think that if you self-publish a book that you're not a real author. Dad tried giving me shit and tried telling me that I was cheating. I'm like,
Why?
you have no idea the sheer amount of effort
Yeah.
I put into both books to get them published. It wasn't just type whatever I want, have it printed. Anybody can do that. Literally anybody can publish a book. It is
Yeah,
easy.
it's easy.
Now, to publish a good book is another story altogether. So, he's trying to say that I kind of cheated because it's not a publishing house and I didn't have to go through all the rigorous hoopla about finding an agent and all that other crap. The thing is that I put in a stupid amount of time and effort writing and editing this book.
And creating the cover.
We went through
And
beta
editing
readers.
it like 4 times. And then editing it again.
Like this professional editor. Like I had this discussion on Threads recently with another author, and their thing is if you have the money for it, then it's worthwhile.
That's what I was just gonna say.
But if you don't have $4,000 to drop on an editor, then you got to make do with what you got.
Well, it doesn't cost that much necessarily. The lady
Yeah,
that
it
the lady
does.
that I followed, she found a couple people, like she found going through like Reedsy, going through stuff like that. She found where she was paying $400 for an editor. But she
That is
says
stupid
if
cheap.
you're gonna pay for an editor, you shouldn't always rely on just the one editor.
See, and that's like everybody's all like, you need to get a professional editor. You have to pay money. You have to get one of these people who do it for a living. Why? I have yet to come across an editor who can do the same thing or who can't do the same thing that Grammarly can do.
And now there's a few things that Grammarly missed or messes up.
Oh yeah,
But,
like
I mean-
I went through the last time final edits. I was still finding stuff that we all missed.
Yeah.
So,
Well, even when I went through the second, well, I guess it'd be the third time, I was finding stuff that was messed up.
dropping frames.
So, I mean, realistically,
Jesus, that's a lot.
yeah, I don't, is it the internet?
I
The
don't know
internet
what
was
it is.
fine. I don't know what was going on. So I don't know.
YouTube's fucking with me.
From all the research that I've done, it says if you can afford to pay an editor, you should pay an editor.
Yeah, an author should never edit his or her own work. Like I kept coming across all kinds of stupid small things every time I edited the book, and so having a professional set of eyes is awesome. And this is coming from somebody who is a professional editor. This is what I do every day. I edit other people's crap all day.
Yeah.
And so you should never edit your own work because you'll find all kinds of stuff. And so if you have the money, I'd say do it. But when you're broke,
Yeah.
you got to make do with what you got. And I made do with me, you, Grammarly, your mom, Chris, and I think Neil read a little bit of it.
Neil.
So yeah, there was quite a bit of effort that went into self-publishing. So you can go the route of just writing whatever and slapping it up, but then it's not going to make for a good book.
And at the same time, I'm sure when I get my copy and I sit down and read it, I'm sure that I'm going to come across things.
Yeah, I'm worried about reading it too.
For my first copy, I'm going to take a highlighter.
Don't ruin your book.
I'll buy another.
But yeah, if you have the money, do it. I really want to try Reedsy's editing services.
Yeah.
Mostly just so I can do a review on the website and for YouTube. But that's where you start dealing with, you can hire the editor for Hunger Games. Yeah, at $5,000.
Yeah.
I don't have $5,000 just for editing.
And that's the thing. I mean, if most people, especially most authors, don't have that kind of money up front too. And if you do, that's great. Do it.
Yeah, I know I don't. And now, when I'm talking about self-publishing, I'm talking about when you're doing all the work yourself. There are things like vanity publishing, which is what my sister went through with Tate Publishing, who wound up screwing her raw. Those places are where you pay a company to do most of the work for you, and some of them don't do nearly as good of a job as they should.
Yeah.
So they call that self-publishing, but it's actually not. It's called vanity publishing, and they are two completely different things. With self-publishing, you can do an entire book, not spend a single dime. I didn't spend anything producing A Freelancer's Tale. Didn't spend a damn thing. I spent $230 doing this, all of it, in that outfit that I was wearing.
Yeah.
Because everything else I already had. Like, I didn't lump in Photoshop into the cost of it because I already have Photoshop for the clients.
Yeah.
The camera was your camera.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we want to get technical, I guess we can put in gas money to drive up to Lookout Mountain, but even then, it's not that far away.
It's not that far away. We had fun anyway.
Yeah. It's a great... Oh, I love Lookout Mountain. I really do want to do a picnic up there.
I really wish we would have made Annika go with us.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun. I just love that area.
I do too. It's beautiful.
I love the mountains. Are we going to do that? Oh, I don't know. It depends on where...
Depends on when you have it done and what the look you want to go for.
I was going to say what location, but Fury isn't as much in the woods as Kingmaker was.
I'll read it. So we'll see what we can come up with.
I'm really liking my book.
I really shouldn't have just slammed the vodka that I just drank.
But anyway, so yeah. If you have the money, I'd suggest it. Like with the cover. I kind of like doing this kind of stuff, but it is time consuming. I think next time I'm going to take pictures of what I want in the cover, and I'm thinking about trying book tips.
Yeah.
Because for $300, they said they would do the cover and give me a landing page. If anything, it's going to give content for the blog and the YouTube channel. But I want it similar to the design. I want all 4 books to follow this motif.
Yeah.
Which is
and we've already talked about what
blotching,
we want.
the paint blotch.
Yeah.
Cosplay.
And we've already talked about what you want on Fury, and I think it'd be fun. We just got to figure out location.
Yeah, that's going to be the hard one. I'd like to find some ruins. Do we have any castle ruins anywhere in Colorado?
We have stuff that could be like, I have a great place to take you. You'd think it was so fun.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have the money, but I won't publish a book unless it's professionally edited. Yeah. Everybody has their cup of tea.
Yeah.
Like I pointed out in a blog post once, is that I know professional editors who will miss stuff. There is no such thing as a 100% accurate editor, whether it's human or
AI.
program. Yeah. And the editors for my sister screwed her book up good.
So I've read a book for somebody who it was professionally edited first before I got a hold of it. Okay. And I sent my friend, I was like, this is the edited copy? And she was like, yeah, that's the edited one. That's the one and I was like, can I have the not edited copy?
Let's try this again.
Because it's almost like the edited copy was worse. Like, it didn't make sense. So much was weird, and she told me that, she dealt with like 3 different editors, and each one said, oh, do it this way, do it that way. And each time I'm like, I don't know what they did, but this doesn't work.
And you also got to be aware that there's different types of editors too.
Yeah.
You have proofreading, then you have basic editing, then you have developmental editing. So if you're going to have it professionally done, you're looking at, if you want to do all 3 services like that, you're looking at $8,000 just in editing. That's not including the cover. Yeah. Or I'm probably going to have to buy an ISBN for the hardcover, and that's going to cost me $106. So that's compatible with Amazon. What else is a good cost for marketing? Marketing is where you're going to dump a lot of money. Because unlike, I love reading, but the commercial on YouTube of how they say the reason why most self-published authors don't sell more books is because of bad editing. No, the reason why they don't sell more books is because of bad marketing. You can have a shit-written book and no one see it, and that's not going to make any sales at all. So marketing is the number one reason why most self-publishers don't make more money. You got to get the book in front of as many eyes as possible. That's when paying promotional people. There's like promotional services on Readsy that I was debating on trying out.
Yeah. So, to pay for an SBN, so the one for the paperback, Amazon through Amazon Create?
Amazon, let's see, KDP gives you a free ISBN. It's called an AISN for Amazon. And it's free for your ebooks. Ebooks don't necessarily need an ISBN, so most people don't require them. Printed paperback requires an ISBN, but Amazon gives you one free. Now, when I did a Freelancer's Tale, they only offered the one ISBN. So if I wanted to do a hardcover, I have to pay for an ISBN. And with that ISBN number, I can use it for the hardcover, and then I can use that same ISBN on any platform I want for the hardcover of Kingmaker. Every ISBN you get can only match with the one format of that book. So you can get one for, theoretically, an ebook, paperback, and hardcover version of your single book will require 3 ISBNs. And you'd have to buy each one separately. Or you can buy them in bulk. I would rather buy them in bulk, but I didn't know that I can't remember what services it is, but it's one of the more popular ones, where it's $106 to get an ISBN that is compatible with Amazon. I fucking hate Amazon. Like everyone asked me, why don't I use KDP Select? In KDP Select, you would get your book in front of more people, but it makes your book, not proprietary, what's the word? It's an exclusive. It makes your book exclusive to Amazon, which means you can't sell it anywhere else.
Which you don't want to do.
And I will never do that because I want to put my book on Barnes & Noble. I want to put it on my website.
Yeah.
Biblio. God, there's a lot of them. So I don't want to do KDP Select. I never will. Well, I can't say that. I won't do it for this series. I might do a book for KDP Select just so I can write an article about it.
Yeah, just so you can...
Because I only review the stuff that I test or have intention of using, and I really want to try KDP Select and see how it works. so I can write a blog post and do a video about it. So I'll probably write a book specifically for using on KDP Select. But yeah, you have to pay for. See, I don't know yet though, because it didn't look like they were going to charge me for a hardcover ISBN.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's something they changed recently, but I know for Freelancer's Tale I had to. But this one didn't even bring it up.
I thought for Freelancer's Tale you didn't do a hardback because it was too small and it wouldn't offer. It
No.
didn't even offer it.
No, I swear it offers it.
No, I swear it didn't. I swear that's why you didn't do it.
Well, we can look it up right now.
Okay. I thought you didn't do it because it was too small.
Yeah, create hardcover.
Oh.
Bam. But I don't want to.
No.
I won't because it would be like a stupid thin book.
Yeah. Okay, that must just be why you.
Yeah, so nah.
Okay.
That's gonna be okay. It didn't save it. But I don't know, because before when I was playing around with it, it told me it required an ISBN. See, and even on this one, it's using the ASIN number. It's not using the ISBN. I don't know why that's. I'm telling you, I'd rather go through Barnes and Noble. But I gotta fix that account.
Does it tell you how many you've...
fucked up. Where's my black screen?
Does it tell you how many you've sold? Just 2?
Oh yeah. Well.
Oh, you closed it?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm at 537,150 in the Kindle store for the bestsellers rank.
Oh.
500,000. Yeah. Ranked 7,819 in dark fantasy out of 7,900 books.
Yeah.
I have no idea how many books are there. Let's see. Amazon. Let's see. Author page? No, KDP, dumbass.
Yeah, it was where you were.
Reports.
I was like, what are you doing?
I don't know. See, I've sold 4 copies.
Hey.
And these 2 are me and you, Neo and Sarah.
Yep. Hey. It's okay.
Hey, look, almost half of my royalty sales are in paperback. Woohoo!
That's awesome.
So you can self-publish through Barnes & Noble, or would that be a traditional publisher? No, Barnes & Noble does have a self-publishing thing to it. I can't remember offhand what it's called.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's Barnes & Noble Press.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
But
and it goes through Nook instead of the Kindle.
But once he has the ISBN that he can use, he can put his book on Barnes & Noble to sell.
And I think Barnes & Noble also gives you one free ISBN.
Yeah.
So I might be able to do a free ISBN for the paperback. But one thing that Barnes & Noble does that I'm really going to start trying to push to get into is there's a way for indie authors to get into their physical stores.
Which is all he wants. He just wants to see his damn book in a store.
I'm telling you. I see my name in a Barnes & Noble.
He's going to pee himself.
That is going on Instagram instantly.
He's going to pee himself. They're going to be like, clean up in aisle 4.
Clean up in the horror section. That would just be awesome. I would probably go through and like autograph the books that are in there.
So, there you go.
Barnes & Noble Press. There you go, Chris.
So what's going to happen is I go into Barnes & Noble all the time. All the time. So once he gets it set up and can possibly do that, I'm going to be dicking around in Barnes & Noble and be like, oh, look what I found, and send him a snap of it. And I'm going to have to come pick his ass up so he can go to that Barnes & Noble because he's going to be like...
Oh, I'm sure they would tell me that it's going to be in the store. So that's my ultimate goal now. Is my ultimate goal since I was a kid is to have that. Always to have a book with my name on the spine. Now I've got 2. And so now I'm like, okay, what's going to outdo that? Being in a store at Barnes & Noble.
Yeah.
Like I can do I'm fairly sure that it wouldn't take much to get into some of these local bookstores, like Tattered Cover. I wondered if I could take Tattered Cover to there.
Cover just filed for bankruptcy.
Really?
Crystal posted that on Facebook, and I almost cried.
No, it doesn't mean they're going out of business. It just means that their debts are surpassing their income.
I love Tattered Cover.
Yeah. Well, that's a damper on the evening. Good job, Sam.
Sorry. You see what?
I'll blame you, Michael. I want to see you film yourself at the bookstore being heavy. Yeah.
Just shout out, "Hey everyone, this is my book." That's right, I'm an author.
Oh, I would, you.
Uh-huh.
Hey, this is me.
Right?
Like I tell them time, or I'd go through and like autograph every copy in it.
Right.
Not tell anybody. This book's been written in by the author. I still want to. I don't know if I want to do a book signing though. I hear all these horror stories of these new authors who do that set of book signings at like Hastings and Barnes and Noble and shit, and nobody shows up. And I'm like, God, that would just be horrible. That would just, yeah, that'd be heartbreaking. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm gonna wait until I get to about 10,000 subs on YouTube, and then I will. And hope that somebody comes down and hangs out.
That somebody shows up.
Like if I was in Ogden, I can easily rely on my family.
Yeah.
But here in Denver, I don't know anybody, so. She redacted it. I didn't see it before.
I didn't either.
See, I are.
I almost fell. My sock started slipping, and the ball was rolling, and my socks are just slipping across the floor, and I'm like, oh God, I'm going down.
Sand's going down. Kaboush. Just say that to the people around you. Watch them back away slowly. Psycho.
So one of the things I want to do is I want to buy like 7 or 8 copies of Mike's book.
Oh, yeah.
And put them weird places.
I'm telling you, this... Okay, so keep in mind... Hand me the sword.
I don't know that I can get it. Yeah.
This is the sword that's on the cover. It's essentially a Nerf sword, right? And
I altered it. Mike's gonna make a video.
Sam cut it. Yeah, I gotta put all that together. But we painted it and all that for the book. And so it's all foam, right? Like when you look at it on the cover, it looks metal. I don't know if that's because the filter that I added to it or what. But it definitely brings a shine out. Because I added a paint daub type filter to it. So it looks more painted than a real life photo. I didn't want it to look too real life, even though the whole thing is. But I wanted it to be more, not necessarily cartoony, but more
fantasy,
artistic.
No,
fantasy is what the book is. The graphics to it, I wanted it more artsy, I guess. Kind of like sketching and shit. So I added a paint filter to it. And that paint filter did a really good job on that sword.
Oh, that's right. Diana wasn't here when we talked about last week.
I didn't realize that. Was you on the cover in the armor? I just thought it was cool painting you found online.
She missed our whole neighbors showing off their trip slideshow.
So that there, if you can see it, is me in leather armor and a wig. We did a whole slideshow last week. If you look at last Monday's live stream, we did a whole kind of like a picture show, slideshow. Did you stab yourself in the eye?
No, just dropped the sword on my face though.
God in heaven. Anyway, so yeah, we did a whole slideshow of going up to Lookout Mountain. So the trees and all that, the forest, that's all Lookout Mountain. Oh, you watch yourself.
I just watched myself do it in the video.
The skeleton behind the tree. He's my skeleton that's in the living room right now. He's sitting at a computer, keyboard and mouse like he's playing a game. I love it.
I need to put that seat thing in that chair under him.
And then there's me. This is actually a composite of 5 different images. And I blended it all together in Photoshop and added a paint filter to it, and it came out really nice.
Yeah, it did. I was the photographer in the whole situation.
Yeah. I will never use stock photos. So, like, any image you see on any of my books is going to be either me cosplaying it, my daughter cosplaying it, or something I paid an artist to do, because I will never use stock photos. I want every image of every book to be unique. You can use tools like Canva for stock images and stuff for book covers, but the more unique your book is, the more it stands out. You don't want to use the same images that other people use. That's why I prefer to do it this way. A Freelancer's Tale is a picture of me on the top of Lookout Mountain, just, less than 20 yards away from Buffalo Bill's grave.
Yeah.
And then this one is actually in the forests area of Lookout Mountain. So that was a lot of fun. That's really cool, Michael. Maybe once I lose weight, I can start cosplaying again for my own books. There you go.
Yeah, see, here, show.
Oh, see, this is the original.
One of the originals.
No, that's
not the original. But
so that's one of the pictures we took at Lookout Mountain.
That's going to be one of the best ones you can see.
Yeah.
The other one's too far away, and my phone won't turn.
See, I should have used that one, now I think about it.
Yeah.
Because it's looking the right direction, the sun's on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's okay.
It's all good. Yeah, that's a way better. I wonder if I should change it.
No.
That's okay.
This is the one you actually used.
Yeah, and I flipped it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the leather armor that's on me, all of that cost $80 or $90 at Wizard's Chest. The sword was $40 that we wound up altering.
Well, we altered the sword because we get it home.
Oh yeah, she didn't know about that.
No, we get it home, and we played with like 6 different swords at 4 different stores, trying to find.
Yeah, we played with a bunch of different swords.
Trying to find everything, and then we bring it home. We're like, okay, we found a sword. It was the best one out of the ones we could find. And Annika goes, "Oh, that's Link's sword."
It's a Zelda sword.
Or it's Zelda's sword. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's a Triforce right there. I'm like, fuck.
So then I had to use a knife and some paint, and we'd already planned on painting it, but
yeah, the thing is that the last thing you want to do is fuck with Nintendo.
Yeah. No, he did he took 3 different pictures for the background.
The background is 1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
So I took a whole bunch of pictures. So we could use some fill-in trees and stuff like that while we were up there.
Like, okay, so on this here, this tree right here is a different picture than all of this. That is a completely different picture, and so is the top, and it goes around the back. Yeah.
So realistically, Diana, we talk in depth and show pictures from last week's. So if you want to go back and watch at least part of some of last week's, we showed the whole slideshow of our trip up to Lookout Mountain and talked about all that and showed the actual pictures from the cover.
Yeah. But it blended well. I mean, you can't even tell.
You can't tell.
I mean, the whole, because you see the branch there, but then you see it over here too, and that's a completely different branch.
I know. It just lines up perfectly.
Yeah. God, I'm good.
And then he just merged those pictures because Mike is a Photoshop master. He did go to school for graphic design, so...
Yeah. I've been using Photoshop since 1995.
Yeah. So, I mean, he did go to school for graphic design. But he went through and he merged the pictures and did some blending. And then sat down and helped him make sure that there were some weird parts.
Oh yeah,
where the bright green.
Yeah, like when I added the filter to it, it like made like these bright neon green things.
Yeah, it was weird. There was just weird light that was showing through it. Had to go through and blend and.
This is so cool. I didn't know people did this for their book covers. This makes me even more excited to self-publish. I'm telling you, it was a lot of fucking fun.
We had so much.
It was expensive. I spent a lot of money that weekend because I bought lunch. I bought freaking coffee, the costumes. I mean, I blew through.
I bought lunch.
Did you?
I bought lunch.
I got
At
the coffee
Wendy's.
though, right?
You got coffee.
Okay, so I blew through more than $250 that day.
Yeah.
Poof.
Nice.
But it was a blast. I had a lot of fun.
As soon as I could turn back to
Oh yeah, Neil, if you don't follow me on Instagram, Diana, you should.
Yeah.
There's a video of me dressed up singing because I had the Cher look going.
Because he had the Cher wig.
Nice use of graphic design skills. I used the Adobe Suite all through architecture school, but it's been a while. Yeah, I love Adobe. After Effects was one of the funnest things I ever got to play with, though, back in what was the CC versions. And this was back in 2010 when I was doing lightsabers.
Yeah.
So I did one where my son Don was twirling a wooden sword, and I added not only the lightsaber effect to that sword, but the sound as well. So it was awesome shit. I love After Effects. I use Premiere for all the videos I do. So yeah, with Photoshop, I did use. Oh no, I tried to use Adobe's Adobe Express to remove the background from me, but I found that going in and doing it, I hand selected me to remove me from the image. Because
it works so much better. Because
me standing here, that's not my original background. I had to pull me out of the original picture and put me on top of that background, and then bleed that background with the tree with the skeleton. That's why there's so many different layers to it. Yeah. But it was easier and better for me to go through and select me from that image and move it over.
So okay, you should look at the video of him wearing the Cher wig.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's on Instagram.
I hope Photoshop is more user-friendly these days. It can be really complicated. It can
be complicated.
There's quite a bit to Photoshop. But once you learn where everything is, it's actually not too bad. I wish I could have been there with you guys. Sounds like a fun outing.
It was a blast. It was fun.
Hey, being around me is fun as shit. I have Instagram now. I just followed you. Awesome. Thank you very much. And for anybody else, you can follow me at Instagram at writer.sanctuary. It's the same on Threads.
What the fuck just happened?
Screensaver. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why it just started working, but now it does. Hey, Katie C, how's it going, buddy?
Hi, Katie C.
Oh, Katie C has to see the book. This is my book. Nah, it's a little bit darker than I would like, but I can fix that. So this is the printed cover.
Like, I can fix it.
So,
I can fix it.
Mine and Sam's should be the only dark cover Kingmaker.
Yep.
So that'll be special editions.
Ooh.
There's only 2 in existence. Collector's item. I'm seriously tempted to visit y'all in Colorado. Yeah.
Yeah.
Denver. Sam could probably pick you up from the airport. Oh.
Katie C came and visited us. We had a great time.
Yeah. You guys went out to
we
concert.
Went to the concert.
Yeah. The book looks beautiful. Thank you. I really like it. Like, the spine took me forever to get that to line up just right in Photoshop.
Crease the freaking cover, Michael.
I don't know. Was that me or was that?
It was you because you flip through. Because you do this. Here, let me see it. No, that's right there. That's how you crease your cover.
That's how I read my books.
That's how you crease your cover.
It's a book. It's supposed to be read. I'm not gonna grab tweezers and the pages and shit.
So
it's a book.
I do a horrible, horrible thing while reading, guys. I'll admit this.
The print job in it is amazing. Looks great. Yeah.
I am an evil, horrible book reader. I dog ear corners.
I think I'm gonna do Kingmaker
Bookmarks?
bookmarks. I don't know what my problem is today. I am planning out merch. That's I'm pretty excited about. I hate the term merch, but everybody else uses it. I hate that term. Anyway,
Why do you hate that term? It's just...
because it's so Gen Z. Do you have merch? No, I have shit you can buy. How about that?
I like that better.
So do I. Come buy my shit. But I am setting that up, and I have a lot of cool sayings that I'm going to add from my live streams mostly. This one's probably going to hit it at some point.
Can't wait
I would
till we
love
make
to
the other
have.
one.
I would love to have a cat going absolutely bonkers ape shit in the passenger side of a pilot trying to fly a plane. Chaos is my co-pilot.
I'm sure that we could. I'm sure we can make that work.
Probably hit Chris up. Draw me a cat going absolutely nuts. I gotta go. Well, that was quick. Thank you for stopping by.
Right?
Anywho, it is 8 o'clock.
What's last week's
Wrap
card?
things up. I'm pretty happy with the book.
So excited. Gotta change the cover.
Aside from it being dark, it came out great. I'm pretty excited. So I'm looking forward to doing the hardcover now.
Yeah.
So that's where we'll do that. So and then I'll buy them in bulk, and then all my Buy Me a Coffee supporters will get a free personalized autographed copy of the book. And if you're interested in that and interested in becoming a member, the link is in the description down below. And he's like, and Demos and what's the other one? Phoebus? I can't remember. But it's the moons of Mars. I'm like, motherfucker.
Look, Chris is on top of links
Hey,
tonight.
yeah. That's what a mod is for. Thank you very much, Chris. Yeah, so I'm super excited. I think it came out awesomely. So yeah, if you want to buy Kingmaker, it's available in paperback. It's soon to be ebook, or no.
No, ebook, soon to be hardback.
Ebook and paperback, soon to be hardcover. Link is in the description down below. Or
No, it's not yet.
I think my author page is.
Oh, yeah, that's what you said. You were going to put the
Oh
author
yeah,
page.
you can buy my newest book. I got to change my link to my description because right now it's a freelancer style.
Yeah.
But if you
Do you
click
have your
on,
Buy My Coffee link down below? You fucking slacker.
no, I do.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's my default. Either to leave me a tip or to become a member.
Okay.
I know what the fuck I'm doing.
No, you don't.
Ish.
Just like to pretend.
So you think Michael should host retreats?
Oh, yeah.
Gotta do my job, sucker. That's because you're on it. My boy. I love you. Mike would never host a retreat because never give up, never surrender.
Yeah, then he'd have to interact with people on a regular basis.
What kind of retreat would I do?
Well, she put.
What?
Did you not
Okay.
skip her?
I think I did. Okay, so okay. Whoa, wow. Yes, I did. Okay, Michael, you could host writing retreats and share all of your knowledge. Seriously, Denver would be a beautiful place to host retreats. And I think we actually have some here too.
I think we do too.
I don't know. That'd be kind of fun. I don't know if I'm like
I just got what Chris said.
what?
You would never host a retreat because
Never give up, never surrender.
different retreat. We're using English.
Oh,
Took me a minute. No, in all
Good one.
fairness, I did drink 3 shots of vodka, so
hold the phone.
just a little slow.
As for hosting a retreat, I don't know. I
That'd be a lot.
don't know
Like,
if
if
I
we
could do
had-
it for being an author. I know I could do it for being a freelancer though.
If-
I don't have
See,
the same. Oh, I just got Chris's joke.
us too. Us too.
I don't have the same confidence as an author as I do as a freelance writer.
But you could host, if we ever got around to, I don't know, one of us winning the
I
lottery
have to feel
and
bad.
had the warehouse set up for the businesses where we do podcasts and stuff like that, you could do
Or we could do it outdoors.
yeah.
We can do a retreat on Lookout Mountain at the exact spot I took my pictures.
Right? Yeah. That sounds like a logistical nightmare, though.
Fuck yeah, it would be.
Worst writers ever. LOL.
Come join us. I sold 4 copies of my book. Professional.
Hey.
Like I said, though, yeah, but 2 of those are to us, so we can't count it.
Well, I was going to say, technically, this is what I had to tell Airbeth. Technically, if you've ever sold
Oh, no,
your works...
you got that from me.
I didn't necessarily get it from you.
Yeah, you did, because I've been saying that since you're a freelance writer. The moment you sell anything, you are a professional.
Yeah. Airbeth and I had to have that discussion about
As long as
her
she has a sword fight him in. How fucking A.
Cool. Mike loves to nerf sword fight. It's his favorite thing.
Oh, yeah.
I have trouble. When we were together, I used to not be able to take him and Donovan to freaking Walmart together because the 2 of them would pull out wooden dowels from the craft department or Nerf swords.
Aisle. Yeah, they had it wasn't Nerf, it was that foam, that cheap foam stuff from Walmart.
the cheap foam ones.
And we'd go at it.
And they fight all through the damn store. I'm like, children, this is why I don't take any of you guys shopping with me.
Doing the music to when Kirk and Spock fought in the original series.
I mean, I can't say anything. I am the one who did put a lightsaber on my finger so I could.
Yeah, see?
I mean,
you're fingering your cousin. How's that any worse?
Actually, there's a guy at work who has one too. I was like,
oh, now you're fingering people at work.
I'm like, you have a lightsaber too? Me too. And I go, and he does. He's like, I have one on each side because he has a red one on his other one.
Oh.
I was like,
that is so romantic.
Ew, no.
Is it somebody you work with?
Yes.
Doobie-doobie-doo.
No, he's like 12.
You don't have 12-year-olds.
Okay, he's not 12.
You know that.
Like...
Okay, so when you're working your job, you know for a fact that they're of age.
Yeah, but no, I'm good.
You don't want to be a cougar?
No.
Purr for me.
To be a cougar, you have to be a hot older woman. I do not qualify as that.
Not necessarily. I know a lot of ugly cougars who have money.
Oh, okay, that's the other stipulation. You either have to be hot older woman or rich older woman, so and I am not either one of those things.
So you couldn't be anybody's sugar mama.
No.
You don't have any money.
I have no fucking money.
You can make a lot of money on Michael, and being a published author gives you a ton of credibility. You can put a limit on the number of people so it's not overwhelming. And you can sword fight. Well, like I said, I don't have the same level of confidence as an author as I do for freelance writing. I haven't hit certain milestones yet, so I'm still quite, I wouldn't say timid, but I am still...
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know that the reason why I'm not selling a lot of books, I believe that this is a very well-written book.
You just are going to have to market this shit out of it.
Yeah, that's my biggest issue.
And that's going to be the hardest part.
Yeah. But I love the story to it. Like every time I just flipping through the pages, I come across something that I want to keep reading. That's because there is so much awesomeness in it. So
who here has read it? Just me and Chris? And Neo's read some of it?
You and Chris, and I think Neo started, but I don't know if she actually finished it. But she bought it.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, my back hurts.
But yeah, like flipping through, I'm like, I come across things that just jump out and I want to keep reading.
Awesome.
That's how you know you got an awesome book in your hands. If you connect with it like that.
I'm so excited to read it. Mike gave me so much crap because it took me a long time to read because I read so fast.
Yeah.
I struggle to read the way that you read on Reedsy. No. There's something about reading on Reedsy that fucks up my chi. I don't like to read it.
Oh, because you can't flip pages.
I don't mind to flip. I scroll through some stuff. Like my Wattpad, I think I have to scroll to. There's something about reading on it that I don't like to. So, I can't wait to actually have it in paper where I can just, read it.
Yeah, I am going to read my book yet again. This time to enjoy it. not to have to worry about editing, which I know I'm gonna like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hurt myself going through it. I know.
I know.
But yeah, I'm pretty jazzed. It's gonna go up on the bookshelf,
So excited.
which I have.
I messed it up last week and we didn't fix it.
My middle shelf is a collection of my favorite books. Worth Where the Tiger's At, and so far I've got The Stand, my mom's book, Angela's book. That's
Your book.
Defiant Souls, Quest Holders, A Freelancer's Tale, Night Shift, Kingmaker, the cut version of The Stand, Night of the Black Rose, Skeleton Crew, Buckaroo Banzai, and then the collection of Marvel comics. So this is going on my favorite shelf, which is that middle one.
Everybody's just in the funniest fucking snap.
Well, we're talking about writing this stuff.
I know.
It could just be like a meet and greet where you meet up with local writers and share your knowledge. I was debating on doing some of those. There's groups like that to get together. But at the group I joined, I don't know if I want to stick around because as soon as I started bashing AI, they are like leaning heavily into using AI to write their books. And I am against AI in that aspect. Like I can see using AI for certain things. Like AI can crunch numbers a hell of a lot faster than I can with a spreadsheet. But to create any bit of content, you're no longer a writer. You're a prompt jockey. Don't do it. Just like I said it before, when I hire my writers, I am hiring somebody. I'm paying somebody because I want their talent, their personality. You don't get that with AI. Sorry. And so if I catch any of my writers using AI, I will fire them on the spot, and they know it. So don't get me worked up over AI. But as soon as they wrote that article about it, some of them started giving me shit. I'm like, so you're okay with like writing half your book with AI? And one of the founder of it was like, yeah. I'm like,
then you're not an author.
Yeah, this is not my group. Sorry, but I'm done. So I still have to find a group, but I am strongly adverse to AI in a creative aspect. Like I will use AI for, like I use vidIQ's AI to see what video would perform well next that I create on YouTube. But the difference is that vidIQ's AI goes over my data about what I've done to succeed. And so it'll crunch the numbers, figure out what my audience likes most, and then feed me some ideas of what to create. It doesn't create a damn thing for me. It just gives me ideas. And so I would love if a blog plugin did that, but I still haven't found one yet. So giving me ideas is different because it's crunching numbers that I would already crunch because I have
just doing that for you.
It's just doing it a hell of a lot faster. It will never create my thumbnails and it will never create my scripts or my titles. I will create all of it myself because I am a creator. I am not a prompt jockey. Now that I've gone on a 15-minute rant about AI.
Okay, what was last week's card?
I forgot my got strong opinions about things. Disliking AI doesn't seem to be a controversial opinion, though.
It is.
Not really. On Twitter, do you know how many authors I've seen? Even Cassandra. All of them. All the more serious authors. Yeah, all the serious authors hate the idea of AI generated content.
True artists hate the idea of AI generated content.
There's a ton of them on Twitter that hate AI.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's not nearly as controversial as I thought it was going to be.
So what was last week's card?
Okay, last week's card was, today I am free of drama. Today I will let go of people that do not support me and only surround myself with positive people. I never had to worry about that because most everybody around me is supportive. Even Dad, who is extremely critical, is still supportive in his own way.
Yes.
So.
Well, it's this week's.
Trust author and artists hate AI. Drew. Yeah, that is true. Yep.
I did my drum roll and you didn't even have them out of the box yet.
Sorry. Keep drum rolling then.
I can't.
I'll take my old sweet ass time. I have to put them in a certain way, otherwise I'll get confused. I'll start pulling cards that we've already done. Alrighty. If I can get it in there. There we go. Here we go.
This week's card.
This week's card is, today I am adventurous. Bum, ba-da, bum, bum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Anyway, that's probably gonna get flagged. Today I will lead.
Yeah. Take two.
Today I am adventurous. Today I will get out of my comfort zone and try something I've never tried before.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
What haven't you tried before?
We're
Thing
not
is
gonna
that
go
when
there.
you never leave the now I'm curious. Problem is that when you never leave the house, how are you supposed to experience anything you've never experienced before?
Right?
Hey, I know. How about if I sign up with a dating app and actually
Go on a date?
message someone?
What?
Dude, I've been watching Indiana Jones movies this week on Disney Plus. Sweet. Henry Jones Jr. I
When-
like Indiana. We named the dog Indiana. The dog? You were named after the dog? I have a lot of fond memories about that dog. Anywho, yes, Mike, go on a date. That would be adventurous. Okay. I'd have to find somebody who wants to go out on a date.
I was gonna say, it's not the
That's
kind
not
of adventure
necessarily
he likes
adventurous.
to-
That would be more.
Sounds time consuming and more like work.
Yeah, that'd mean I'd have to get out.
Yeah.
I'd have to take a. It's been years since I saw Last Crusade. I forgot how Sean Connery and Harrison Ford were together. So many great jokes, moments in there. Oh yeah, I love Last Crusade. That was one of my favorites. Temple of Doom wasn't bad. It wasn't my favorite, but it's my favorite's a toss up between Last Crusade and Raiders. I met an amazing guy. That's what you know what life would be so much easier if I was gay.
Right?
Not really, because I think men stink, he's such a bad person. No, I think we reek. I can't stand the smell of men. Like your musk is just musky.
You're so funny.
My pheromones we're not jiving.
You're so funny.
Why?
I think men smell good. Most of
Oh
them.
my god, I can't stand the smell of guys. Like I'll be standing. Well, of course I'm also out of Walmart.
Yeah. I've only met a couple
Can't
guys.
really form an opinion when you're standing at a Walmart in my area of town.
I've only met a couple guys that I'm like, ew.
He's a 17-year-old Mary anime character. Nice. It was love at first sight. He's handsome, smart, funny, a Christian, and everything I could ask for. We've been chatting regularly. I'm praying that he will want me for his girlfriend.
That's amazing. That's good.
Cool. I haven't met anybody.
You haven't tried to meet anybody.
Yeah.
I haven't met anybody either.
I have to fucking put in effort.
I meet a lot of people at the
See,
airport.
you were
but
way more social than I am.
yeah. I meet
Maybe
a
we
lot of
should
people
hang
at the
Maybe we
airport.
should hang out at
but-
the airport. Hey, baby, where are you going? Need some company?
Yeah.
I could be your chaperone. No. I just have no idea where to go, to be honest.
Diana says, no, he's a real man that I met at church. It might actually work out for me. That's great.
Cool. You got this. Just remember, don't put too much effort into it. Don't be too needy. Let it happen naturally.
Naturally is important.
Don't try to force shit. When you force things, it tends to explode in your face. It's like trying to cram a square in an orange.
Wow. Where are you trying to cram that
Shapes
square?
and fruits.
I don't want to know where you're trying to cram that square. Just saying.
Anywho,
Anywho,
I think we're gonna wrap things up. It is already 8:21.
read the card one more time, and then do your
anxious
outro.
or spray them off. Yep. Don't be too pushy. Don't be needy. Just let it flow naturally.
Kirash.
Yep.
Pretty much. I
Okay.
tell you, I did 3 shots of vodka, so I have no control over this show here.
So I'm reading through Twitter, and apparently they shut down I-25 in the south because of a train wreck.
No, it was actually really bad.
Coal covered I-25.
Okay, so there's this bridge. Mom told me about it this morning.
Yeah.
Near Pueblo. The bridge collapsed while a train was going over it on top of a semi truck and killed
shit.
the semi driver. There is literal 6 cars of fucking coal blocking all of I-25. They don't know when they're going to clear it up. They don't know.
Yes,
They don't know
Well,
if there were any other cars involved.
I didn't know there was a guy that died from it, so I feel bad for laughing about it. I thought just the train tipped over and scattered. Like I've seen the pictures of the coal. Coal is covering
They show the
I-25.
The picture they're choosing to use is from the other angle that you can't see the semi.
Oh.
Because they don't really want to put out there that this train fell. So Mom and I talked about this. If this happened to her, I would be a millionaire. Because I'm suing BNSF, that's who drove the train. I'm suing Union Pacific, who owns the rails. I'm suing OSHA and DOT because they're the ones who are supposed to inspect that bridge and say that it's safe. But Mom's like, every time Dita and I drive under it, we're both like, oh, this thing's scary. And it goes over I-25.
Welcome to America. Most of our bridges are scary.
Yeah. So she's like, if something like that ever happened to me, I expect you to be a multimillionaire.
Yeah.
I think it's super sad. And seeing the pictures of the truck with the train falling over from that angle is awful. From the angle they keep showing, it is funny because it is. It's just coal all over like I-25.
Okay, so the card for this week. Today I am adventurous. Today I'm gonna fuck it up. Man.
Take 4.
Today I am adventurous. Today I will get out of my comfort zone and try something I've never tried before.
Yes.
This time with a carrot and lube.
Ew.
Stepping out of my comfort zone with vegetables.
Unacceptable.
I'm sure I got a small enough potato in there. Hey, look, it's a battleship.
I can't even, Michael. Do your outro. We gotta go.
Anywho, don't forget that A Freelancer's Tale and Kingmaker is available in ebook and paperback format. A Freelancer's Tale is a story about how I got started as a freelance writer all the way up into what I do today. And Kingmaker is my first debut novel for fantasy, dark fantasy, I guess. And you can find my author page in the description down below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can hit me up on social media. I'm not as active on Twitter as I used to be, but I will get the messages. I'm mostly been centering more around Threads and Instagram, which is writer.sanctuary. Facebook, you can try to reach out, but it takes 4 hours for me to get a message from that. Pretty much your best guess would be to use the contact form on WriterSanctuary.com's website, because those get emailed to me immediately. But yeah, I think Neil's right. I need to come up with a new outro. I've kind of merged it together because now I'm a published author. I'm excited. This is pretty cool. It came out so nice.
It did. I'm so excited. I get mine tomorrow.
That's actually a pretty good picture of me too.
Michael, what happened to your Hawaiian theme? I really like that. What?
My Hawaiian theme?
I
have a Hawaiian shirt on.
I don't know what. I'm confused.
Yeah, this is a Hawaiian shirt. It's actually one of my favorites. It's liquor. Different bottles of liquor. With my Chaos as my co-pilot tank top. Oh, but yeah, I'm gonna have to come up with a better outro, I think.
Yes, you do. You said that last week.
Did I?
Yes.
I suck. Alrighty.
Okay, guys, have a great night.
Thank you very much for watching.
Join us tomorrow night. We should actually be on with the show tomorrow night on Crossing Colorado.
Used to have a Hawaiian background and played Hawaiian theme music. Yeah, I do have Hawaiian. I still use the Hawaiian music in my videos. I just haven't made a video this past week because I was severe severe lower back pain, which I still kind of have, but it's not nearly as bad. So I should be getting back to videos on Wednesday, and I still have the outro, playing theme music to it, yeah. And my water, because my outro is a beach zooming out.
Yep.
Yeah, what's up?
Have a great week.
Have a great week, everybody.
Don't forget tomorrow night if you like to.
Sam and I will be on Crossing Colorado's YouTube channel tomorrow for the podcast, and hopefully I can get some of the podcast episodes up, because someone was telling me that Dita told me that she listens to them and now we haven't uploaded.
So yeah, we actually have somebody who listens to them and we haven't put them up.
Now I have to do shit.
So now he has to. Have a great night, everybody. I gotta stand up.
And I'll see you next time. Probably Wednesday. Have a great week.
And it's hot in here.
Yes, extremely. Look at that. It looks like somebody took a weed eater to my head.
Maybe somebody did. You should have a talk with him about that.
Should get my money back.